First competitive minutes of 2026 for Tata Ball was a 4-0 over Lexington Sporting Club. A lot to break down, so let's get right into it. We got to keep in mind that Latelat was not able to go at striker. He's day-to-day with a hip and should be back next week. Saba was not available for this one as well, dealing with an adductor injury. He should also be back next week. So this caused what everybody seems to be talking about in the attack. Luke Brennan, who was so direct and daring, taking people on. He was at left wing and caused the first goal-scoring opportunity, finished off by Alexi Miranchuk. And from there, the DPs just kept dominating. Miguel Almiron would walk away with 2, and Alexi finished the day with 2 as well to make it 4-0 just at halftime. Miggy and Alexi also combined brilliantly, with Almiron really leading the line in terms of pressing and demanding that of his teammates around him. I also couldn't get enough of how direct some of the passing was, really breaking the lines, some overloads as well. With this ball from Amador to find Almiron for his second of the day. Now Alexi, filling in for Latte, was playing more of a false 9 and was super fluid in his positioning. A really high line also allowed new goalkeeper Lucas Hoyos, the Argentine who's coming over from Newell's Old Boys, to come off of his line, get a couple of touches in with his feet as well. Tomas Jakob, it looked as though he was going to play as a 6 in this one, but with his experience having played in defense before, at right back, right center back, he was dropping all the way back to almost form a 3 center back line, while also combining really well with the midfield and showing off his vision. Second half saw Jaden Hibbert in net. Dam Chong-Kui was in the left back position, and I loved how high he was getting a couple of different times. In the midfield, Adrian Gil from Barça B over there in Spain, he showed off some techie link-up play, and Will Riley, the homegrown midfielder, gets the captain's armband. Now they're going to go down to Texas after a couple days rest over this weekend, before they'll then play the inaugural Torneo de Texas, where they're going to have to take on Houston Dynamo, New York Red Bulls, and even FC Dallas as well, who finished inside the playoff line last season 7th in the West. All great tests and more chances to see some of these early tactics and blueprints from Tata Martino and his squad. Again, it's early. There were a lot of injuries. This was a super interesting lineup, seeing Miranchuk play at that false 9 role, but I loved it. It was so good to see the Five Stripes playing competitive football once again. To be in the studio with Brad Guzan as well was a dream come true. For all the latest on the Five Stripes, you know where to come.